The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Wilson Contreras is doing. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Runners off for second. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Starlin.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting second, center
Coming
fielder,
to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Bryant is right there. And the throw to first will get Ellsbury as he's gone, trying to bunt his way aboard.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That grounder got him. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Javier.
So
Baez.
digging in now, Javier Baez. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the
And he
Yankees.
has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
First baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3 and
Definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. And a full count now, 3-2.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth.
Striding into the box, Matt Holliday. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Hayward has a read on it, He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th.
So striding
Designated
forward
hitter,
now, Garrett Deleski. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium.
Number 40.
The pitch.
Wilson Contreras.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on the move, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. It look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Number 8 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot down the line. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
First delivery to him on the way. Addison Russell stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Now the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Toles. He drew a walk his first time up. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Holiday is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And on the error, a run is going to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
0-2. Here it comes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to standing in, Steve Rowe. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Hayward coming on. He's there and records the first out. So stepping in, number 18. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Toles. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Line softly toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder Michael.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Swing and a liner, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So striding in, Wilson Contreras. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's big Aaron Judd.
Right
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aaron Judd.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Hitter, number 8.
First pitch on its way. Number 8 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Sanchez. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two, here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And there he goes towards second. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Here's Jason Hayward now,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Russell is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Designated
ready for another chance. Garrett Dulesky. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Jason Schreier takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Back up the middle. Rowe ranging up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here comes the first pitch. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A pause and the 0-2, and this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it put digging in for his second at bat.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Rowe. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled back. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starlin.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Adam Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball. One strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, number
Digging
8.
in once again, number 8 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
This one's flared out toward left. Holiday will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting,
Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ellsbury will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting. Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Greg Bird becomes out number 2 this inning. Matt Holliday is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location. With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Too high, 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now, you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam. Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards. Ready for another shot now, Andrew Toles. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Ellsbury. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Castro to his left. He's there. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
First baseman number 44.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Rowe is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here. At the plate, Garrett Deleski. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping up now, number 18. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Holmes racing back to the track. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Koji Uehara is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Now pitching
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Uehara.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So striding forward now, Greg Bird, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Matt Holliday is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground to short. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Number 39 will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Isaac comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Chris Bryant is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired, and there's 1 away. Standing in, Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Number 9. Second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 6-2 the final total today. Adam Warren gets the win in relief, his second of the year.